My daughter-in-law snapped her fingers at me in a crowded restaurant and said, "Old lady, come here and pay the bill." People stared. The waiter froze. And my son said nothing. I didn't argue. I didn't cry. But what I did next ended that dinner and changed our family forever. I didn't even want to go that night. My son called earlier and said, "Hey Mom, we're grabbing dinner. You should come." No excitement. No warmth. Still I went. I dressed nicely. Nothing flashy. I just wanted to feel included, like I still mattered. I had no idea I was walking into my own humiliation. The restaurant was upscale, the kind of place where menus don't list prices. When I arrived, my daughter-in-law barely looked up. She smiled, but it wasn't friendly. "Oh, you made it," she said. My son hugged me quickly, then sat back down. No one asked what I wanted to eat. They ordered steaks, cocktails, appetizers like money wasn't real. I ordered water. She smirked. The comments started quietly. "Wow," she said, laughing. "My grandma eats way earlier than this. Guess everyone's different." Her friends chuckled. Then she added, "Getting old must be exhausting." I waited for my son to step in. He didn't. That silence told me everything. The check came. The waiter placed it in the middle of the table, and that's when she snapped her fingers. Not at him. At me. "Old lady," she said casually. "Come here and take care of the bill." The table went quiet. I looked at my son. He stared at his plate. That hurt more than the insult. I stood up slowly. She smiled, already feeling victorious. I reached into my purse, pulled out my wallet, and said calmly, "Sure." Everyone relaxed. They thought I was just another older woman being pushed around. They were wrong. I didn't hand my card to the waiter. I placed it flat on the table and said, "This card doesn't pay for dinners." Confusion. Then I added, "It pays for mortgages, cars, and the lifestyle you're enjoying." My son's face changed. She laughed nervously. "What are you talking about?" So I told them. I explained clearly and calmly that the condo they lived in was still in my name, that the business my son bragged about started with my retirement savings, that every comfort they enjoyed came from someone they just disrespected. The silence was unbearable. She couldn't look at me anymore. I stood straighter than I had all night. I looked at my son. "I didn't raise you to stay silent when someone is humiliated." Then I looked at her. "You confuse my patience with weakness." I picked up my purse and said, "Enjoy dinner. I won't be paying." Then I walked out. The calls started the next morning. Apologies, excuses, tears. But respect isn't something you beg for after the damage is done. That night they learned something important. Age doesn't erase dignity. Silence doesn't mean surrender. If you believe respect should never depend on age, if you believe dignity doesn't expire, then stay with this channel, because some lessons are learned the hard way.